Que la rébelle. Portrait sensible. Un podcast réalisé par Fabien Eck.
Aujourd'hui, nous rencontrons Brendon Humphries, le chanteur de The Kill Devil Hills, en direct du Binic Blues Festival 2024 pour la sortie du dernier album du groupe, Matango. Il est accompagné du chanteur et guitariste du groupe The Flows, Luc Doux, qui a participé à l'enregistrement et l'accompagne sur scène. À la fin de l'entretien, et exceptionnellement, vous pourrez écouter une exclusivité, une version inédite de The Law de Leonard Cohen, reprise par The Flows, pour une compilation à venir. En attendant, c'est avec un extrait de L'étranger de Albert Camus que nous introduisons cette émission, puisque avec Brendon, nous avons parlé littérature. Voici donc l'extrait de L'étranger d'Albert Camus. C'est peu après qu'elle m'a écrit. Et c'est à partir de ce moment qu'ont commencé les choses dont je n'ai jamais aimé parler. De toute façon, il ne faut rien exagérer et cela m'a été plus facile qu'à d'autres. Au début de ma détention, pourtant, ce qui a été le plus dur, c'est que j'avais des pensées d'homme libre. Par exemple, l'envie me prenait d'être sur une plage et de descendre vers la mer. Et imaginer le bruit des premières vagues sous la plante de mes pieds, l'entrée du corps dans l'eau et la délivrance que j'y trouvais. Je sentais tout d'un coup combien les murs de ma prison étaient rapprochés. Mais cela dura quelques mois. Ensuite, je n'avais que des pensées de prisonnier. J'attendais la promenade quotidienne que je faisais dans la cour ou la visite de mon avocat. Je m'arrangeais très bien avec le reste de mon temps. J'ai souvent pensé que si l'on m'avait fait vivre dans un tronc d'arbre sec, sans autre occupation que de regarder la fleur du ciel au-dessus de ma tête, je m'y serais peu à peu habitué. J'aurais attendu des passages d'oiseaux ou des rencontres de nuages comme j'attendais ici les curieuses cravates de mon avocat et comme, dans un autre monde, je patientais jusqu'au samedi pour étreindre le corps de Marie. Or, à bien y réfléchir, je n'étais pas dans un arbre sec. Il y avait plus malheureux que moi. C'était d'ailleurs une idée de maman, et elle le répétait souvent, qu'on finissait par s'habituer à tout. Que la révèle vous dit bonjour ou bonsoir, et vous accueille avec The Kill Devil Hills, avec son single The Day The Dinosaur Died.
Sometimes Triceratops come floating in my window and remind me that the world is still a little paleo. Jungles held in music like a green old kind of violence. Things get awful simple and the giants are caught in silence. And I miss you, Stegosaurus, you're deep buried out in the rim. I'd lay you down some flowers, but tsunamis, they keep stealing them. But dig, digging at the millions, eons down, 66 to go. I wish I was in Chick-fil-A on the day they sent you under. Now we're digging to remember. One day pull you up to the blue. Don't look over your shoulder. The salt will not become you, or the crystal, or the carbon, but you may as well be useful. And we're digging at the millions, eons down. Down. 66 to go.
So let's go. It's a Binic.
Hello. Test.
Okay,
C'est bon?
so we are here. Yeah, it's okay. It's starting. Yeah, it's okay. It's good for you. Yeah. So we are here in Binic. It's the first time for you to come here in this town in this beautiful festival.
It's the second time we played the festival, and then the third time we've played here. The very first time there were not lots of people like this, and we played at a small bar in the port called La Chalon qui passe, which belongs to a man, Ludovic Lor, who is sort of one of the main programmers of the Binic Festival now.
It's Jesus here,
Pardon?
Ludovic, it's the Jesus here.
He's the Jesus, yeah, and also the Satan, Yeah.
The same thing.
yeah, it's like, and he was lovely, and we became in contact, and then it took many years to plan to come again from Australia. So when we came here 5 years ago.
So where from Australia?
Where did we come from, Luke?
Western Australia. So the side no one talks about. The other side.
L'autre Australie. Western, near Perth, yeah? We live in a port, Luke and I live in a port called Fremantle, which is,
It's not unlike this place.
Yeah. Perth is a city of maybe 2 million, 3 million people in Western Australia. En plus isolée cité du monde.
Okay.
I think.
When music came in your house when you was a child?
What music when we were little?
Yeah.
Luke, what was your childhood music?
Ryan and I, my brother, who also plays in the band, we've always played music. Our parents are musicians, my dad a drummer. So every Friday, Saturday night was a jam session where different people would come and we'd just be part of it.
In your house?
In our house, yeah,
Incredible.
In the living room.
Amazing.
Yeah, small house, but we'd move everything out, all the furniture out, and just play and make noise. So it's always been around.
He has a very musical family. There is a
you?
really beautiful photo of Luke when he was maybe 3 years old, sleeping inside a drum, in the bass drum. It's beautiful. And
That's why I'm deaf.
My experience is very different. I played a bit of music, but I didn't have the same experience like him. So I think I discovered Joy Division when I was 15, and my mind went, And then I think, because my mother listened to cool music, but she liked the Beatles and ABBA and all this shit like that, and it was okay. But I didn't know other music. I think when I discovered alternative music, it was like a drug, for me at that time, and and then
Do you remember when because you're talking about Joy Division? Who said to you should listening this?
I think
Radio, friends?
No, I think I listened to Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin because of my friends at high school. I started playing guitar 15 years old or something, and Jimi Hendrix. And I'm not Luke is an amazing guitarist. He can play everything. I can't. So for me, the important thing was discovering new things. And when I discovered Joy Division and that English goth music, 1980s goth music, that was my first real, whoa.
Bows.
Very, very noir, which one? Bauhaus, yeah, absolutely. Sisters of Mercy and all of that stuff. Christian Death, all these British goth bands, and they were really big, and some punk and metal stuff too, but that was the lyricism and the poetry that I really like the songs are really good and they're interesting.
Can you talk about poetry, writer?
Which writers?
Yeah.
In the songs? You mean or in general?
No, in a novelist.
I read a lot of different stuff myself. I think we all do. We talk a lot about books, but I think for music, songwriters, I think someone like Leonard Cohen is an amazing writer, or Tom Waits, or Nick Cave, as an Australian. Hugo Race is another Australian artist I enjoyed very much. Roland S. Howard, B. Suburban, Spencer Jones. These were songwriters that I think have a very literary side to their savage. It's savage music, but it's just very interesting, interesting writing. You know,
But in your life, when
In my life.
who came the first, music or words to become a musician?
I think generally I start from the words when I write. You know, I think everybody's a bit different. Like, I usually write from an idea and at least some lyrics, and then the sound comes with that, I suppose. You know, like some songs for me are like I write a poem, and I don't intend it to be a song, and then I play some music with it, and it's like, oh, this is kind of cool, and it's finished. You know, like bang. You know, it's very simple. Sometimes, like on the new album, we have 2 songs that are like maybe a little bit like that.
For Luke, lyrics to write words, a song.
Well, it depends. With the floors, we generally just get into a room and just jam and just keep playing until something sounds good, and then I'll go away and listen to it and come up with something, or something. You know, I might be somewhere and an idea will come, and then I'll write the lyrics and the song's finished. But generally, it's the music first with that band. Sometimes I'll write a poem, something like that, and then I'll put it to music. But usually it's the music first, because we're a free-flowing band. We're a jam band, essentially. You know, we kind of just, yeah.
Their drummer is from the Australian band Voyager that won Eurovision. You know, last year Eurovision is their batterist drummer is this guy. Yeah, he's very good, and he's very heavy. You know.
Yeah.
You know, he's cool. So.
Okay. So who gives you a guitar in your hand?
I wanted one. You know, my friends had one in high school. You know.
Because it changed your life.
I also played piano a little bit as a child, and I enjoyed singing. You know, for me the main instrument is not guitar, it's voice. You know, like that's my preferred.
In church? At the beginning?
No, I went to a school and they didn't want me to sing in the choir. No, I tried because it's very beautiful, and they said, "Nah, you can't sing, mate." I went to do the musical theatre. Nah, you can't sing, mate. Like, you know. So I went, oh, okay, I can't sing. So I didn't, and I started playing rhythm guitar in a band with some friends, and we played goth metal, like this type of thing I was talking about. And I didn't anticipate writing songs, you know. And then I had a very good friend, a man called Maurice Flavel, and we had a band called the Gutterville Splendor Six. It's members of the Drones also were in that band before the Drones, and Maurice was a songwriter who changed me, and went, wow, you know, like his songs are very powerful and very influenced by a lot of other Australian stuff, very poetic, and his ideas about music were probably like a mentor, very much for me, you know. And he's still playing. Yeah.
Me too. I used to hang out with Maurice when I was younger, his record store, and he put me onto Captain Beefheart and a lot of like interesting music.
Yeah, he has had a record vinyl business for a long time, so he would say, "Oh, listen to this, you know, this old blues music, especially like what's his name, John, who did John Revelator, the husband and wife, who's that? 1928. All of the Harry Smith stuff, you know, all of that anthology of American folk music period, all of that early blues. I love that. And Luke too, gospel and voodoo music and Cajun music and that type of thing was influenced, you know. Like I think in the Kildover Hills at the beginning, it was very much a folk blues band, and I think now it's more, I don't know, it's more post rock. Maybe I'm not sure what to call it. It's a mix, you know.
Okay,
it's not stable.
When the first time you saw the name of your band on a disc,
I was very happy. Yeah, I remember getting a box of CDs, and I helped design the cover, and that was a very satisfying feeling, especially on vinyl. Like on a cassette, okay, that's cool, but on vinyl, it's like it's beautiful. You know?
Who makes the cover of
the albums? The paintings and stuff.
Paintings.
I mean, I produce it. I produce the album covers. So, and then I find maybe two. We have 6 albums, and 2 paintings are by the same artist. The new one is by a different artist. One is just a photo image, and another one is a photos. Yeah, I usually have a.
Who's painting? You know.
The first album is a man called Ben Crapsley. He's a friend in Australia, and the last one is a woman called Natalie Schultz, who did the new one. Yeah, I think it's very important. You know, like Luke collects a lot of. He's got 1,500 records, and we talk we talked a lot about the cover and stuff, like, because I think it's really, especially with vinyl, it's the poster for the album, and it
sets the mood.
It has a tone to it, you know. I think the image is more important than the text, you know. Like, yeah, I prefer that, you know. Like, for example, Joy Division, the Unknown Pleasures album, you look at that image and it's like, wow, what the fuck is
Peter
that?
Saville.
Pardon?
Peter Saville.
Did the design?
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember he used
Incredible.
cardiograms as the
It's
basis
incredible.
of
You
it.
know, you saw a lot of people with a T-shirt.
Yeah, even here, yeah. Yeah, that's 40
again
years
and
old.
again,
That album,
always,
I know,
always,
it's crazy.
always.
45 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very iconic, hey.
Do you think you can help yourself to go in stage? It was difficult in your mind to see people, to be in the front, or you prefer to be in studio? What the
personally, it's amazing. It's like, especially here, the energy is quite unique, I think, you know, and it's next to the ocean, and you know, it's a really beautiful place to look out and see. And we don't play big concerts all the time. This is a pretty big show for us, you know. So we play many different types of places. In Pedigo, 4 nights ago, we played in the street, and we thought, oh, what's going to happen? And then, you know, there was a few hundred people maybe by the end. But my preference is writing and mixing. I love writing songs, and I like recording them, but I like mixing songs. I think the editing, the post-production is a very creative space, and I think the writing part is the creative space. Everything else is work, you know.
and for look?
Yeah.
What about you?
For me, I like the writing and I like the recording.
Yeah. I am a very good person. You speak English? No. You speak for the radio.
It's Binic, you know. So answer.
What's your name, man?
My name is William.
William.
Pour l'écouter, il parle de Lawless.
Yeah. What's your name?
Hey,
My name is Tim.
Yeah.
How are
Tim.
you?
we have a band.
Très
We
bon.
have a band.
Très bon.
Vous êtes,
You have a band? What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you playing here or?
No, we don't play in here. But
You shouldn't play today.
we don't
You
play in,
fucking fall
Binic.
over.
We play in,
non, on va parler en français,
in
ce sera plus
Britain.
simple.
Uh-huh.
And what is this called? We are Lawless. On
Non, tu peux parler en français.
Ah ouais, tu penses? Vous êtes français?
Petit peu.
Oh merde, putain. Pourquoi on parle
So,
anglais?
on va revenir à
Et
interview
là, on est
si
en train
possible.
de
Quoi.
vous ruiner la bande fréquence là.
So,
Okay.
look, for you, you prefer to be in studio on
En
stage?
chanteur.
Découpage.
Bam.
Au montage. Hop, ça coupe.
I like the studio. I like to write the songs and get into the room, and then hear it back when you first play it, and you hear it back in the speakers. You're like, wow, that's how the song actually sounds. Find that, and once you've played it, once you've recorded it, that's a song. You know, that's that song printed.
We worked on a lot of the songs together in the demos, you know, Luke and I, and it was really great. Like, that's one of my favorite parts of making the last record was working, you know, many songs with Luke, some with Todd, another band member who's not a keyboards player called Timothy, who's not here now, but like he was, you know, that discovery is, you know, it's like something new, you know. Excavation of an idea.
In live, in the stage, is there someone who play violin?
Yes.
It's violin
Alex Archer, yeah.
It's an alto or violin?
Viola, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, guitar and viola. But he also plays piano and clarinet. He's pretty good.
Play everything,
Yeah.
Alex, in his own way. In his own way, he plays everything. He's a big part of the sound. I think, like, the songs, you write the songs and we play them, and then Alex will come in and just do Alex, and suddenly the song sounds like a Kill Devil Hill. He's like, oh, that's it. I'm not sure what he does, but when he doesn't do it, it doesn't sound right. So
He's not trained classically. He's not a classically trained, so he plays like a rom, you know, like in this style, you know, like I think, you know, and his hands are really, really big, and his violin is very small, so he has a very unique, you know, sort of sound. I think because of that, you know, it's like a, yeah, it's very, very special.
What are you listening like music when you are very, very happy?
When I'm happy?
Yeah, sometimes.
I don't know. When I'm happy, a little soul Stax records and stuff from going through Otis Redding and stuff like that. I guess Sam and Dave, maybe stuff like that. And I'm really happy. I don't know. I listen to mono. I listen to sad music when I'm happy and happy music when I'm sad. It's all the same, really. I don't think my emotions.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a happy music, but I like abstract music when I'm happy, like jazz. So I've been listening to jazz, and I have a little son who's 2 years old, and he really likes jazz music at the moment. Like he was listening to John Coltrane, and he's like, jazz, this is good. I like jazz. Yeah, trumpet. Yeah. and so I'm happy because he's happy. So it's sort of like that's at the moment. And I think a lot of children's music also. Baby shark, dunk, 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 dunk. Oh, I fucking hate that song.
Alice Coltrane. I listen to a lot of Alice Coltrane. Yeah, if you're sad, it'll make you happy. It's beautiful. It's transcendental. Music takes you another place. Yeah.
Okay. So
African music, actually. Like I like Ethiopian jazz, and those sort of what's it? Mulatu Estatke, that kind of stuff. I really like. It's very beautiful, tranquil. Sort of almost spiritual music. I think, like sometimes, I don't listen to much classical music, but strange jazz music. The Dwarfs of East Agoza, do you know those guys from Cairo? Yeah, they're a fantastic band.
Yeah,
Luke discovered them, and I went, it's like it's quite free jazz, almost, but experimental. I love experimental music. I think that abstract space, is like then you can be happy doing your thing. It's not listening to the music, My partner listens to a lot of old 50s R&B, like Aretha or but I love that too. Like when she sings, she's got a fantastic voice. She sings much better than me, but she's very shy. So
when you are on stage, it's like a voyage. Comment on peut dire, hein? Travel,
voyage,
because
voyage,
I saw you yesterday.
A journey, maybe, yeah.
I saw you yesterday. It was very interesting to see a progression, between the night and the music.
Yeah. Cool.
We travel.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think
very intensive.
I think sometimes that we try to do that, and sometimes it's deliberate, and sometimes it happens spontaneously. I don't think there's a special plan. It's like sometimes there's technical reasons. This song and then this song. You don't want everything to be too slow for too long, and you want to keep especially at a festival and people don't know your music. There needs to be a structure to the energy, I think. So yeah, I guess in that way it's the music, but it's more dynamics and momentum.
And to play, we play outside and in the night, to play music into the night.
Yeah.
What's the feeling?
It's fantastic.
What's the feeling?
Yeah, I love it. Especially now, like, how do you say in French, the twilight, between night and day?
Entre chien et loup.
Between. That's a beautiful word. No, le chien,
et loup.
Le loup. Is yeah.
The dog and wolf. Between.
It's the hour of the wolf.
Yeah, in French.
Yeah, the lycanthrope comes out. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, that's the reason. It's a little bit like wolf, lycanthrope, werewolf time, l'heure de werewolf. I think it feels like that because it's a transition, isn't it? It's my favorite time to play. And so, but yeah, solar lunar. Like I think some music is solar and some music is lunar. So I think, yeah. So balancing that, it's the perfect time to play, actually. Yeah. Sometimes playing outside, the sound can be very difficult. It's harder to control the space, but it's a different feeling. Many of my favorite shows in my life that I've played have been in very small places. Like very, very intimate. I think is probably more powerful. There's a different energy, but it's a more direct energy. Everything at a festival is kind of like an explosion of energy. Like you catch this, you throw it back and catch it. It's like but the distance is different. And I think in in a room where you can talk to the audience directly, it's very, very beautiful, you know. It's like, I like that very much.
Luke, can you talk about the Floors, the band with your brother? What's the news about the band?
The news? We've made a record. We made I think last year. This year we finished it. And I think we're just figuring out what to do with it. Put it out and then hopefully play it around. For a while we weren't playing. Our drummer was playing a lot in his metal band. And the Floors, we do we have other bands we play in, and when we're free, we come together and we'll make music. So sometimes we won't play together for a while, 6 months.
How many bands do you play in?
Well, currently only playing. I'll try to keep it down. I'll play with lots of different people.
5 or 6.
Yeah, I like to play constantly, so I'm usually playing on people's records or touring with other people. I like to constantly be.
So next year in Binic, so
maybe we'd like to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'd like to come back. I think with the new record. Yeah, I think so.
It's very good. The new record. I've heard some of it. It's superb.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with it. You're always happy with your latest thing you've made, but I'm happy with this. I'm not sick of it yet.
Do you know? 3 years ago, I asked to look to work about Leonard Cohen. Did you heard the songs, the reprise of Leonard Cohen who Luke made?
Leonard Cohen?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, incredible. You should make it in
that song
in live. You know.
We're gonna release that song. We actually are gonna put it out. Yeah, we are. We did a Leonard Cohen for you. You asked us. Yes.
Yeah.
And we made it because we're very appreciative of it, because there wasn't much happening artistically at that time, and we didn't have anything to look forward to. Then you said, "Can you do this?" And we're like, "Oh, cool." So it was good. I really appreciate you asking us, and we got together in our jam space and we recorded it. And it's going to come out next week. Actually, next week we will come out.
Okay.
We make it. We released it, but only as like cassette. We made 20 cassettes, and that was it. And they sold, So we're now putting it. We're going to release it with a what we call like songs we recorded for our last record and record before that never came out, and that's part of it. And
Great.
We'll put that on there, and so I'll send you a copy.
Great. Okay. So guys, see you on stage in 1 hour in the night between wolf and dog.
How do you say it in French again?
Entre chien et loup.
Chien
et loup.
That's so cool. Yeah, okay. Absolutely.
Great.
The wolf clock.
Bye.
Merci.
Ciao. Entretien, texte lu par Fabien Eck. Prise de son Melville Eck-Bellet. Musique Adrien Desarrojo. Création visuelle Aquelarre et Belle Stéphane Perrault. Photo visuelle Aquelarre et Belle Philippe Lévy. Photo prise pendant l'entretien Stéphane Perrault. Et nous vous quittons avec le groupe The Floors et la reprise de The Law de Leonard Cohen. Aquelarre et Belle vous dit bonjour ou bonsoir et vous dit à bientôt.
It's got to be you. Gonna miss you forever. what I planned. There's a law, there's an arm, there's a hand. There's a law, there's an arm, there's a hand. Now the deal has been dirty since dirty began. I'm not asking for mercy, not from the man. You just don't ask for mercy while you're still on the stand. There's a law, there's an arm, there's a hand. That's all I can say. All I can say, it wasn't for nothing that pulled me away. I fell with my angel down the chain of command. There's a law, there's an arm, there's a hand. I don't claim to be guilty, 'cause guilty's too grand.